Well, to me, it's like opening up a can of worms. It's like things that the Japanese community doesn't talk about. So there's probably people my age didn't even know this stuff was going on.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the grandparents never said anything and the parents never said anything.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, it also gives you a kind of like a very sobering view of how our parents and our grandparents were perceived by this community. In other words, they were looked at as pariahs. You know, I've heard stories that, you know, people in Stockton didn't want us here, right? But then it's kind of like really interesting when you're reading these legal briefs and they basically come out and say that, you know, right? But it's an attorney that's saying this.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just a person on the street that is emotionally, you know, like upset about World War II. It's basically, you know, an attorney that is just saying, as a matter of a legal record, that we don't want the Japanese to live here. A lot of these families still live in Stockton.
Yeah.
And so it'd be interesting to find out what they know about the cases. You know, and they probably know a lot more than what's been publicly discussed. And something like, it's like, is this like a hidden history that, you know, suddenly, you know, our generation, you know, just kind of stumbled in on, but all the older people, they all know about it, they just haven't said anything. Well, what I'm saying hidden history is like you read about it in textbook, right? But they don't tell you that it's the people you know.
Exactly.
Right? And then, you know, you go through here and, you know, like, you know, I've been working with this one lady for about a year on a Sister City thing, right? And all of a sudden, you know, like, it's a big file in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm trying, and she's so farm, so I'm going to ask her, I said, well, did you ever get your farm back, or is this a new farm?
Well, you know, the first thing is where am I going to go?
Yeah.
Can't think of any but Stockton, where I lived before.
Yeah.
So I came back and bought a home. And job was another hard thing, but managed. And one day I dropped over a drugstore.
Yeah.
Used to be on Main Street, the old drug. This was one and only. And I went to see the manager and see if he could have a job. And the conversation, he said, "Are you a vet?" I said, "Yeah." Yes, hey. His eyes popped up and he said, "Come to work tomorrow. I need a pharmacist." So that's how I got into the old drugstore.
I think what's important about it is that the documents that we have in front of us can be used for research. So we have communicated with the archive, University of Pacific Archive. And I talked to Mike Wertz today, and 99% sure, you know, the documents will be available for research through UOP. Lois Sahyoun was saying that the county would like to have us return the documents to the family, so I think even more important than that is that if the documents are in the archive, then anyone doing research about the period could actually be looking at the legal briefs, see the evidence that was compiled for the cases. And so that's an important thing. So we do thank the Board of Supervisors for giving the documents back to the community. I think we would, if we would see the legal cases, it would be from the Japanese lawyers' side point of view. So this is the state side or the county side.
Yeah.
We're arguing for taking the property away, so it's different. It's a totally different look at it.